Hey guys, so before we begin, we just want to apologize for our late upload on our previous episode. We were facing some technical difficulties which caused a delay, but despite all that, we really want to thank all of you for all the support. Now let's get on with the video.
Hello and welcome again, everybody! Welcome again to our third episode of Hope on Deck, and this week we're going to do a follow-up episode on our second episode. If you haven't watched it, go check it out, link in the description box below. We're trying a new thing here where we use Zoom and we record our conversations, we edit, touch it up a bit, and we upload it here in YouTube. Bear with me, bear with us, because our internet connection is not good. This week we'll be talking about laying down the foundation for a healthy boy-girl relationship, BGR. I have my co-host here, Gabriel. He was last week's guest. And for this episode, we'll have an experienced friend of mine who has helped many couples in their journey. She is a wonderful woman whom I personally look up to. She is sort of a more expert in terms of relationship than me because I am still young. And yeah, without further ado, let's welcome Sister Phoebe.
Oh, she's in.
Hello and welcome, Sister Phoebe. Thank you for showing up as our guest for this week's episode. So for those who just tuned in, today's episode will be on laying down the foundation for a healthy boy-girl relationship. But before that, Sister Phoebe, do you want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, I'm from Sarawak. I'm residing in Penang since 1998. I am a mother of two. I love to relate with young people. I always believe in the potential of young people like Gabriel and Grace Mac. I love to work with young people. There's so much potential. They have so much things that I can learn from.
Shall we do a icebreaker? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so for icebreakers, we're going to do Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever streamed before on Twitch.
I don't even know what it's
Example. It's just an example.
If you don't know that you never done before, then you
Okay, I just...
I've never done it before.
yeah.
I've only created. You stream on Twitch before? Oh my gosh!
No one ever,
You're
man.
more a millennial than me, I guess.
Never, then she put down, correct? Right?
Correct, right? I
Yeah,
never...
correct.
No,
Oh,
those
oh,
who
me,
done
me,
it
me.
It's the other way
before.
around.
Oh,
If you have done it before,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
have to
Okay.
close it out.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Never have I ever been called to the discipline room in high school.
I've never been called to the discipline room.
So
I
you
put down
remain?
my finger.
Yeah.
No. So you don't
Remain.
have to fold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never have I ever sell fish at school.
Huh?
Selfish.
Selfish. We never selfish. If you no, actually, if no one done, you have to put down your finger. Phoebe.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
No one ever
But-
done. But I've done. So I
No.
put down.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's okay. If you're done, you have to say something that you have never done.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Technology stuff, Yeah.
Yeah. Never have I ever posted in Twitter.
Oh.
Okay. I'm done correctly. I've never posted in Twitter. Okay.
Phoebe said she's okay.
You guys are out to get me. Never have I ever worked in a pharmacy before.
Okay.
Cheap attack. I think we have more lives. I think we should have 5 lives instead. So maybe we should just +2.
5.
5 lives. Yeah. If not, it's
Oh,
too short. +2.
Plus another 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So it's going quite fast right now. So we're going to add 2 more lives.
Gabriel's turn to ask question,
Yeah.
right?
Never have I ever wore spectacles during high school?
Oh my gosh, I hate you so
Oh.
much.
I tried. I can't think of any questions for Phoebe.
But I wore my glasses when I was in Form 3. So I put up my
Yeah,
finger
put down. Yes.
down.
Yeah, so you have to
Yeah.
put down.
Yay.
Yes.
My turn.
Yes.
You next.
Oh no, I don't know what to ask. Let me think.
You can't think too long. Yeah.
Never have I ever watched Pikachu show before.
Pikachu show. Okay. I've watched Pikachu show before.
Sing along as well.
Pokemon fan guy.
Yeah, now you know.
Why you out to get me? Oh my god. You guys are so bad. Okay. Never have I ever gotten my driving license. Driving license.
Yeah, go down. Yeah. Let's try to tie it. Never have I ever gone fishing.
Oh,
Oh, I never.
I never.
never.
You did
Time.
You did. Yes. Good. Okay, last. I think it's the last round already. Yeah, it's the last round.
Okay.
Never have I ever climbed a tree before.
I never climbed a tree before.
How do you define climbing a tree?
A real tree, like climb up.
Climb up. I also never.
Never.
So you lose.
Oh, sorry. Have you climbed a tree before?
I have never.
Yeah. Correct. You lose because we didn't manage to kill us.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, game over. First question for Phoebe. What do you think is the reason for so many relationships breaking up for young people nowadays?
Okay. We would define young people as of like high school students, college and university students, right? I think losing interest in a boyfriend or girlfriend is one of the most common reasons for breakup among the students. I mean, for the young people. This is especially true if they are always in the pattern of in and out of boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Because this kind of relationship doesn't take much commitment. It is usually built upon feelings, interest. Feeling comes and go. Interest also comes and go. So once they get bored with each other, they don't feel like hanging out as much as before. And then they start to lose the pleasure in activities that they used to share. For individuals who are always in and out of relationship, spending time together and finding pleasure in activities that they share are very important to keep that relationship together. But when these feelings come and go, these interests come and go, when one party lost interest in that activities that they used to share, this break down their relationship. It weaken their relationship. So they have lesser time meeting together. They don't know what to talk about anymore, and it drifts them apart. And another reason that actually I personally gather with the young people that I relate to, usually it is it also due to the desire for more freedom, more independence to be who they want to be or who they want to hang out more. This could be another reason, major reason of breakup. Because they are still young, their interest changes, their priority of what they really like also change from time to time.
Yeah, for the second reason, do you mean that young people would like to, even though they are in a relationship, they still want to go out more and meet other people and hang out with and gain new experiences with other people rather than just be exclusive to be very close to one another? Is it?
Not all the time. Like they like to have that exclusive relationship for one particular reason. Like they want the attention from the other partner. But at certain times, they also want freedom to do other things. Maybe they think like, I'm your girlfriend, But at a certain time, I also like to hang out with some other guy friends, with a group of friends. So sometimes it become a conflict between both of them. So there isn't any commitment that keep them together. So there's lack of trust. So when this kind of conflict arises, it becomes an issue that can blow up, become a reason for them to break up.
Okay. What are some of the things that we need to do to avoid such unpleasant situations? Like, for example, breakups. Is there any formula to like fail-proof the boy-girl relationship?
It is easy if there is a formula to follow, but sad to say that there isn't any special formula. But I think the understanding of having a serious boyfriend or girlfriend relationship is one of the key to reduce such unnecessary pain. I would say this is called unnecessary pain. Breakup cause pain, and so many times it is unnecessary to go through such experience.
Yeah.
Many youngsters actually didn't realize that unknowingly buy in an idea called casual dating. Casual dating means physical and emotional relationship between people who go on dates without necessarily demanding or expecting extra commitment of a more serious romantic relationship. So people who believe in casual dating, they usually have the idea that I'm entering into this relationship preparing to break up one day. There is a high chance they will break up, but it's okay. I still want this relationship because breakup is common. I see it left and right everywhere. Everyone around me is also going through the same thing. So if I were to enter this relationship, if I break up one day, I just have to accept it. I will move on to the next person. So people who believe in casual dating, they will usually jump into another relationship just to fill in the gap created by the previous breakup. So casual relationship, it means people who doesn't really enter into a relationship with deep thoughts of commitment. They go in because they just want to fill in a gap that was left due to a previous breakup. Many individuals, not just youngsters, I wouldn't say just youngsters because this is already too common. I see among the people around us. It's not really due to age anymore. Many people fall into the trap of casual dating after a traumatic breakup. So how we deal with breakup is very crucial. The first breakup may cause individuals to fall into the cycle of casual dating after that. How to minimize the risk of the unnecessary pain of breakup? Go back to Grace's question just now. I would personally feel that keep a substantial period of friend zone can help to reduce this risk of getting into the wrong relationship. So many people go into a relationship too early, too quick, without really knowing the other party or knowing if they are the right person to be in that relationship.
So Phoebe, you talked about relating as friends and putting someone in the friend zone. What does it mean by relating as friends?
Okay. Relating as friend is where you form your connection with another person and build a relationship based on trust and companionship. Both people are able to benefit and contribute to that relationship, and you enjoy each other without being romantically involved.
So I have to just be friends and enjoy their company and help each other out when we have difficult times? What do you mean by emotionally connected?
You mean romantically involved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Romantically involved means emotionally involved. Emotional connection happens, Emotional connection happens when feelings come together, which create a bond between two people. When both parties respond to each other romantically, they are already involved at another level of relationship, which is beyond the normal friendship zone. So when you relate more than friends, there is another level of bond which involves stronger feelings. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what do I do if I have feelings on someone and I still want to relate to them as friends.
Oh, okay. You mean you have you have a good feeling towards a girl, but
Yep.
you think you need a substantial time to build the friendship before
Yep.
you really go into exclusive one, right? Okay. If you think you need a substantial time to build the friendship with this person, I think you need to learn how to manage this feeling so that you can give her opportunity to be natural when she's around you. And if you find yourself have challenge, if let's say you find your challenge to manage this feeling, then I would suggest that you go and talk to someone whom you can trust with this feeling, and also that person is someone whom you know will support you in going through this journey, the journey of building friendship before you enter into an exclusive relationship. Look for that person that might help you. Many of the friends generally around us will always say, hey, you like this girl, quickly go grab her, quickly tell her, or else you may be too late. Yeah, so you need to find someone who believes in this journey of building friendship, who will guide you, who will help you manage your feelings before you really objectively decide to go into the relationship. I think if you really cannot find anybody, friends who are watching tonight, you might want to drop us an email. So I think if you are watching us tonight and you think that you want to talk to someone who can help you manage your feeling, like how you was described by Gabriel just now, if you really cannot find anybody around you who can help you or talk to, feel free to drop us an email to the email address below.
Next question. People always have this mindset that if we like some person, we should go and try it, because if we don't try for the relationship, we wouldn't know the outcome. We wouldn't know if it will work or not. But I know that if I keep trying and it's not the right one for me, I will get hurt, and the other person will get hurt as well. So how do I know if he or she is the right one for me?
Okay, yeah, definitely trying out to test one after another, one relationship after another is definitely not what we believe, because changing partner is not like changing clothes. After you wear the clothes, you can wash it, you can iron, and it become like new again. When it comes to relationship, feelings is involved, and a person's life will be affected by relationship they have gone through. So we definitely would not promote testing before buying, that kind of idea. But if you believe in the journey of building friendship before going exclusive, you will give yourself enough time to observe a few things in that person. Firstly, look at the value, the person's belief, things that you believe strongly in your life. Do you share the same value with that person? If you are, it talks about, if you are a person who hold on very strongly to maybe your religion, probably you really need to look for someone who can support you and grow together with you in this aspect, regardless of whatever religion. If it is something that hold your life together, you need to look for someone who share this same value with you. That is one. If you are a Christian, you want to observe how the person relates with God. Can you share life with this person in that aspect? Okay, this is first thing you need to observe. Secondly, you want to observe how the person relates to other people in the aspect, example, with authority. How does the person look at authority? How do they relate with their parents? How do they relate with the opposite gender? And how do they relate with their friends around them? You want to see how the person relate and whether you can accept that how the person carry themselves and how they manage this relationship, because this will eventually affect how both of you relate as well. This is the second thing you observe. Thirdly, you want to observe the person's personal discipline, how the person use their time, how the person handle their money, how the person take care of herself, the way they dress, the way they eat, This will give you substantial idea, give you enough sufficient idea whether you can accept the person in the long run. So if you keep that friendship zone, relate as friend for a substantial period of time, it gives you enough time to observe these three things. Then at the same time, work on yourself as well in these three areas. Yeah.
I agree.
Mm.
Well, some good tips for us. Next question people might be curious of.
Mm-hmm.
What is the right age to start dating?
I think using age as a gauge may not be the right gauge, because age doesn't really detect a person's maturity. I would use the word maturity. When is the right time to start exclusive boy and girl relationship? It is when you are mature enough to handle your own life, in the aspect of financial, in the aspect of how you take care of yourself. Because when you're involved in a relationship, not just for the guy, but for the girl as well, both has to learn to give to that relationship. We need to learn, we go into relationship wanting to be a blessing to the other party. So we need to learn to take care of another person. So if you cannot take care of yourself in terms of your feelings, your emotion, physical, I think it is very difficult to build a strong relationship if you are not ready. So I wouldn't say really the age that is matter, but really looking into the aspect of maturity. Yeah. But definitely I would suggest once you I would say it will be even better if you would only consider exclusive relationship when you are more stable in your career. That will be best. Yeah. Because when you are still studying, there are so many areas that you need to look into, and you are still depending on your parents for finance. I think you are not ready. If you are still depending on your parents for finance, it really can be a challenge.
Okay, one last question for me. People who've been through breakup like me might have traumatic experience of hurt and not trusting other people anymore and not believing in finding love anymore. How can they break out from this mentality or this feeling?
People who went through breakup, I always believe there is hurt that will leave scars and wounds in their life. So they need to go through the time of healing. Time doesn't heal, I personally feel, but there are things that we spiritually and emotionally need to go through to be healed. I personally, for myself, I'm a Christian and I have experienced and I do believe that healing comes from God. The process of healing have to happen in that person before the person can objectively be ready for the next relationship. This is quite hard to give answer in this session, because this thing needs a one-to-one session or more exclusive time together with a person who can help you. Yeah. But
Okay.
I do not believe in jumping to another relationship right after the previous breakup, just to fill the gap. Even though many people unconsciously fall into that cycle. Yeah.
Lastly, what would you like to say to the viewers out there as an encouragement?
Okay. To all the viewers, to all those who are watching this video tonight, always remember that the foundation you build in your relationship determines the strength of your relationship. So if you really love someone, you do not want to hurt the person, you want to build that relationship to last. So get yourself ready. Be very sure that you are able to manage yourself before you make a decision to go into a serious relationship.
Okay, think that's all for today. I like to say just one point that I learned from this session. I learned that we should really take time to really relate as friends with a person that I might have interest in and might like, and to really observe and to take time to be friends before starting a new relationship with someone.
So yeah, that is it for this week's episode. If you want to know more about like building lasting relationships, or if you don't have someone to talk to about these things, you can contact us with our email or Facebook or Instagram. Everything is in the description box below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, you can give a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. You can comment down below any questions that you want to ask, or any challenge or anything. We gladly take it all into consideration. Again, you can contact us. Everything is in the description box below. If you want more of our content, you can just click the subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can be notified when the next episode will be out. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Again, we really appreciate all the support that you have given to us. We really thank you for the views and everything. And yeah, see you guys next week.